Hey, hi. I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for July 13th, 2024. So, yeah, it's morning time, and I'm doing it right now because I just finished putting up the new, sunshade tarp type thing. And you know what? I kind of like how it ended up. At first, I thought I messed up the fabric because when I brought it, I was like, dang, this is too big of a piece. So I cut it in half and I was like, oh, darn, it's too small. But then I figured it out, and let me show you guys. So that little square up there was like, oh man, it's too small, right? And so I put the other one up and there it is. So I extended it. So now, if I need to make a bigger piece, can you guys see that? Yeah, look at that. So I extended it to make a bigger piece and I just tied it because we're in a really good spot. I mean, there's a lot of trees right here and there is shade, but the sun gets through and it's hot. When it's sunny, it's hot, And I got green to match the forest. And yeah, it's even bigger. And I do it like this, also so the dogs, they don't run into rope and stuff and get tangled up in it and stuff. But yeah, it looks real nice. It's like 11 right now. I didn't eat breakfast yet because I was like, I want to do that, You know where I learned this? So several years back, I used to like to go to rave parties. Yeah, I used to go to those parties, right? I don't do that anymore. I'm over that. But at some of these parties, there was a party crew that they used to call Terra Chroma. And I remember, because they used to make really elaborate setups with fabrics and stuff like that to make shade for people. And that's where I learned it from. I used to go there and I used to look like, wow, that looks really cool and that's really interesting. And I used to watch, not watch how they did it because I never made it on time to see how they set it up. But I used to see when it was set up how nice. I mean, there was more fanciness to theirs. But that's how I realized also that I could use fabrics and just tie it to things to make a shade. That's what it reminds me of every time I put up a shade is like at those parties and how they did it. Now they did it fancy. They used different shapes and different whatever. But yeah, this is how, I kind of got that idea. I guess those parties were good for something, right? Anyhow, we have a nice shade now. We have a more extended shade, and I'm gonna put up the other fabric over here because the sun comes from this direction in the evening time, and it gets hot right there. So I'm gonna put back up the wall. It's like a wall, and yeah, that's just how I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave this part open. And yeah, it's extended shade now even. It's longer, I could have possibly, if I didn't cut it might have reached, but now that I look at it, it wouldn't have reached properly. It would have been sagging, and because it's taut like that, I can open and shut my door without pushing up the fabric because usually the fabric would dip down. I already threw away the old one. When I first put the first one up, I was like, oh shoot, should I save the other one because I messed this up? No, I like it like this. And because I have two pieces, I can always rearrange it differently. Even if I go to a place with no shade. Yeah. So it kind of worked out better this way. And I'm not sure about, because I know that the light colors reflect the sun better, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel it's we're in the shade. The dogs are chilling, you know. Well, it's not that hot right now. It's really nice out here. This is Coco Nino National Forest. I guess they call this the BLM land over here. But it's really nice. We've been going to the lake every day, you know, pretty much since we got here. I think we skipped one day. We've only been here for a couple days anyways, but we're staying for the whole 14 days. After that, depending on what the vet says, we're just gonna, you know, we'll hit up another camp spot. There's so many places to camp around here. In the forest, you have 14 days. And usually when that's the rule is you got to wait like 28 days until you can hit the spot up again. Okay. I'll probably go down next to, well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 4 different campgrounds up here, okay, that you have to pay at. And then there's this, okay. So I'm just going to hit up one of the next campgrounds after that because I have my access card. And as I've mentioned before, if you have one of those or like an interagency pass or a senior whatever, you can get half price at these campgrounds. Yeah. So, you know, if you are a traveler or deciding to do that, I suggest you go and you know, to the ranger's office or something like that, and then they can tell you where you can get your card. I got mine at the National Seashore Entrance Office in Texas. If you're there, you can get that pass. And you know what? If you're going to be on the road and traveling a lot, it's worth it. It really, really is. So, but then again, you can also go to freecampsites.net and you can find free camp spots too. But other than that, I'm really pleased with with my little, you know, sunshade here. And I'm going to put up my wall in a minute. And that's pretty much it. Have breakfast. It feels like it's going to be a warm one today, so we're definitely going to go down to the lake. I'm going to try not to get so muddy. Oh, there's just some people over there. They're doing some shooting or whatever. But I think they're just like weekenders. I kind of walked around and I saw who they're nice people. I'm sure they're being safe over there. You know what I mean? They're just doing the weekend fun thing, whatever, you know? It scared the doggies a little bit, but it's okay, you know. Those people over there seem like a family, nice people. I don't think I saw any kids, but they have like 5 or 6 dogs over there. So, you know, they just seem like nice people, and you know, I'm not worried about them. But I do think that we will go to the lake. We went to another part of the lake today. There's so much parts of the lake where you can go, you know. I just got to watch out with the mud because I got real dirty yesterday with the mud on the ropes and stuff. And that's how I got so dirty, because the dog leads or the dog ropes were real muddy. So either that or just rinse it off in the water when we leave, you know, or something like that. I have to figure it out. But that's all I have. It's last night it rained, by the way. Last night it rained a little bit and there was some thunderstorm, but it was all right. You know, it's nothing compared to like when I was in Kansas. The rain and the thunder and the wind, it was just like crazy over there, you know. Like last night, like it was like little sprinkles and I can hear little thunder, and I could see lightning shining through the door and stuff. But it was nice. It was a kind like where you can fall asleep nicely to it. Chica was still scared, but it's okay. She came with us up there and it was okay, you know. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys. If anything cool happens or anything, whatever, I'll let you know. But, you know, we're just doing the same stuff. I don't, you know, it's like whatever, you know. But I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for July 13th, 2024. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye.